To answer y'all question, no, I didn't get any money. I'm still broke and I lost a lot of money and I'm upset. But hopefully after this live, I'll be cheered up. Um, I'm not leaving home to go home yet. I still got a couple more hours, but I am going to dinner. So I started the show a little early. Well, lunch, I guess you would say. Let's go ahead and get into it, y'all. What's up, everybody, and welcome to a brand new episode of Talk the Real Deal with AT2. And yes, I'm your boy AT2. How everybody doing? How everybody living? How everybody feeling today? What's up? Put a one in the chat if you can see and hear me. I just want to make sure. Put a one in the chat. Let me greet the people as you guys come in. What's up, Tasha? No, nobody gave me no money. It's because all them haters was in my chat, right? And they're all like, oh, AT2, this is sad. You need to get out the casinos, AT2. Oh, you spending so much money, AT2, and you still in your uncle's house. Kiss my ass with extra tongue in it. What's up, Judge Shady Court? What's up, Beats and Tapes? What's up, Winnie? What's up, Danielle? Kiba, Just V, Jinx, Jackie Davis. What's up? Shout out to everybody in Louisiana. Yeah, the haters was in my comments talking about how I got an addiction and all this stuff. Listen, it's either I gamble or I do crack. Which one you want me to do? Gamble or crack? Choose advice. What's up, grown woman? How you doing? Oh yeah, we definitely gonna talk about these liars. We are definitely talking about the liars. What's up, VSOP? We're gonna light some candles tonight. Very special. Yeah, we definitely gonna talk about the liars. You see them all right here, right? You see them all right here. All them damn liars. And yes, I do know my name was mentioned. So I was in the chat in the beginning, right? And then they timed me out. So I was like, fuck this, I'm leaving, right? Damn, I said the F word. I was all like, F this, I'm leaving, whatnot, right? So then I ended up just, continuing with my day, what I was doing. And then I went back to actually watch it. And I was all like, oh, this is everything that was said was a lie and a conspiracy. And the biggest liar was not Jaguar Wright. That's the crazy part. The biggest liar out of all of them was not Jaguar, which was very shocking because this lady is a liar. She loves to lie. She gets off on lying, But I will say she was asking some good questions. What's up, Shauna? What's up, Couture Bay? Shout out to everybody. Make sure you hit that like button, all that good stuff. All right. So let's go ahead and play a little bit of it. And you see right here, Courtney Burgess, he got that Mary J. Blige wolf pussy wig on his head. I think it's a hat, but it looked like a wig.
Real cool.
We're gonna make
it's raccoon.
You know what that looks
raccoon.
like?
Raccoon
looks
pussy.
Like
I'm sorry.
My grandfather used to scoop up off the side of the road and bring home to cook for dinner. Looks like roadkill.
Did you eat it?
That's how you show
up? Did you eat it?
Oh, thank you.
I don't eat coon or possum.
Okay.
You got more her than me, don't you, Courtney?
Listen, Jag has put worse things in her mouth than possum or coon, so I don't believe that.
You cold out there?
Yeah.
God.
Yeah. I'm out here.
My God.
Yeah, it does.
And by the way, I used to be offended by it, but I know coon is the other thing when, like Uncle Tom or whatever, but coon is raccoon. Like people do recognize it as coon. So I just wanted to clarify before people be all like, hey, teacher, calling people coon. Yeah, I just want to clarify.
It doesn't affect the cranium when you've got no defensive hair.
Yeah.
Courtney, why are you all over the news here in the UK right now? What's going on?
I don't know. I don't know. UK gotta let me know. Peace out to the UK. Love y'all.
So what's the scoop? What's going
I'm
on?
gonna
What's
take
it
a
about?
sip every time I want to curse.
Thank you, Barbara.
Okay.
Why are you getting
That's good.
sued, Courtney? What is going
I'm very shocked to see Courtney back, as far as on the Shaun Attwood channel, because the last time it was like bullshit and he's literally just saying things just to say things. But I think because now they have all the conspiracy theorists on there, they got the White Jamal, aka Chris Todd, they got Courtney, and then they got Jag. So I think that's why they did this, but it was ridiculous. Let's continue.
on here?
I don't know. I don't know why he was trying to sue me. You know what? If he could hear me, I'd like to come visit him. Tell him put me on his guest list. I'll come visit him. I'll fly out to New York and I'll come visit him. He could serve me, and anybody else who's gonna serve him could serve him all at one time. Because last time I heard, well, the county come in and serve him. How can you sue somebody? Last time you sue somebody, you see what
Okay,
happened
let
to
me
him?
skip forward to when Jag and
Have you read the lawsuit?
and White
That
Jamal
happened
go
that
at
be
each other?
in this world.
True.
I want to know. I want to ask the world why all this time everybody else. I'm not talking about you, Jag. I'm not talking about you, Shaun. I'm not talking about Gene. I ain't talking about the victims. I'm a victim. Why
Very sketchy.
is he direct to me? Before he would never approach me. He'd get behind bars. Now he want to be Mr. Tough Guy and approach me.
First of all, Diddy never knew who you were. Tupac family don't even recognize you. Nobody knows who Courtney Burgess is. These three people on the screen, right? You got Jag, White Jamal, and you got Courtney B, right? Nobody knew who they were until they came to YouTube. That's the honest truth. Jag, a little bit more relevant than these two, definitely. But I mean, for the most part, we know her for her rants and not for her music, right?
All these years, 34 years, we knew each other. He never wanted to approach me. He said he don't know me. He knew of me. But he never wanted to approach me. He did sneaky stuff behind his back. Stopped
Right,
my
Darcy.
music with Mike Geronimo. Rest in peace.
And like I said, there's been content creators to frame it as, oh, Diddy's going after the victims. Courtney and Ariel are not victims. They literally intertwine themselves in the mess, in the drama. They are not victims at all.
To Hussein Fatal, you know.
Exactly.
Because he wants the little
Why?
mermaid. He wants Ariel.
Well, Ariel, she's a
Yeah.
good lawyer. She's a
Thank
good
you. I
attorney.
appreciate
Well,
that.
they
Yeah.
want News
Thank you,
Nation.
You
Sharice.
think?
Yeah. Call her, Jack. Yeah, I do.
The jury's still out.
No, Ariel, not all business. I love Ariel.
Yeah, monkey business.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. Jag ate with that one. Yeah, monkey business. Because again, I don't trust Ariel at all. I put Ariel in the same category as the Tony Busby and the Tyrone Blackburns, these scamming ass ambulance chaser lawyers. They're not to be trusted.
No, I love Ariel.
You know, I got a few things that I could say about that, but I'll wait. I'm
Okay.
not drunk yet.
Well, News Nation has deep pockets too, so that's why.
Here's my alibi.
It's a
Well,
shot.
I don't pockets.
It's a shot across the bow. No pun there with your shot, Jaguar. But it's a shot across the bow because Shaun Attwood is listed in that lawsuit too.
He's not listed as a litigant. He
They
was
about to get into it.
mentioned
Don't worry. Hold on,
as a
y'all.
source. And guess
Right.
what? Yet
But
it's
his-
only News
Oh,
Nation.
thank you, Barbara. I
that's
appreciate the
being
cash
sued.
app.
because that's where Ariel went and ran her mouth.
That's where she started first, but that's not where the disinformation with all of the very questionable survivors started. That started on the Lionel B platform. That
Well,
was
he
the
should
only
go
thing
after.
that gave it. Excuse me, sir.
Excuse me,
Here we
what?
go, y'all.
I
Here we
wasn't
go.
finished.
Okay, go ahead.
I'll wait for you to get it together.
Shaun, do you want me to stay on or no?
Of course I want you to stay on. Let's all be
I'm not
civilized.
gonna play her
I'm
games.
being civil.
Give us an
Okay.
I
update,
wasn't
Chris.
finished speaking.
Okay, go ahead.
But it's okay. I'm just a woman.
Well, actually, we were supposed to be on without you, so that's why I don't know what happened from when.
You
it
don't
was
know what
Courtney.
happened.
So I want to set this up. So they're getting into it, right? Because White Jamal is like, it was just supposed to be me and Courtney. And then, Jag wasn't supposed to be there. Like, it was supposed to be a situation like if Jag wanted to come on later after they discuss and talk, then, she could come up or whatnot. But it wasn't set up to where it was supposed to be all three of them. And remember, White Jamal on my channel was all like, yeah, I could go at the, Jag don't want none with me. And he was talking all that shit. But see, he's going to start cowering down to her. And like, he becomes very small compared to Jaguar Wright. Let's get into it, y'all.
Right, but now you're on.
More than just a woman. Jag, you more than just a woman. You're a female.
She's
More
had
than
a
a
lot of
woman.
Everybody
More
came
than
from
a woman to me.
Listen, Lionel B probably made about 20 G's in December. He ain't gonna be back for a while.
She's had a lot
Bring
of press
out
and
the
a lot of
clown.
media. So, no, maybe you shouldn't be here then.
Ooh.
So why not? How about we just have Courtney and me first, Shaun, and then she
Why
can
are
come
you
in after
being
you
so
guys talk.
hostile?
I'm not, because I'm not going to do this.
But you are.
So,
You're being
Shaun-
hostile for
Shaun,
absolutely
Shane-
no reason at all.
Shaun, I'm not hostile. Shaun and Shane asked
You're
me to come on
making
with Courtney.
demands. And you're sitting
I
there
hit my
white
knee.
explaining
I
us to
wasn't-
death.
I wasn't
Sir,
asked to come on.
please.
Hey, Jaguar. I wasn't asked to
Please.
come on with you.
You've said a lot of
That's-
things
no.
about me,
No, I didn't.
and I have yet to
You're not even on
address them.
You're not even on my radar.
Jerry.
I have yet to
Matter.
address them, sir.
Shaun, I thought we were doing me and Courtney.
So, Chris, the agreement was you and Courtney, and then Shane sent me a message saying that you guys were up for Jag coming on and asking you guys
she
some
can come in
questions.
after. She can come in after. It's not her interview.
But how would she ask you questions if she's coming in after?
I don't need her to ask me questions. Let us say what we're doing with the lawsuit. Then she can come back in. Give her 20 minutes. I don't know.
You know what's so crazy? I feel like White Jamal wants to be a part of the lawsuit. Like, he wants the clout. I think he's upset that he has not been able to capitalize off of the clout success, because I wouldn't call it real success. The clout success that Courtney, Jag, Ariel, they've been all over the place. Excuse me, White Jamal, we haven't really seen him all over the place like the other ones,
Shane said
I didn't
you
agree
You're
guys.
not
to
cutting
that.
me off, Jag. You're not jumping in my shit. You're not.
Who
Yep,
cut you
Shane
off? I
again.
was the one
Yeah,
speaking,
no,
and you
you're jumping in
interrupted
my thing.
me.
Well, it's not about interrupting. You're not supposed to be here. So let's have
I'm
it
not
normal.
supposed to
then she
be
can come in.
here. You're
Shaun,
Deborah
it's up to
Cox
you.
now.
Not getting Deborah Cox.
Nobody's supposed to be here. Looking ass. Are you serious, dude?
From
Calm
Jag,
down.
Come back in 20
ladies
minutes.
first.
Come
Ladies-
back in 20
Calm
minutes.
down.
I don't have no
Chris,
problem with
Don't say
Jag,
anything to
Shaun.
me, Jaguar. Don't say anything to me. Don't
I
even
say
talk
whatever
to
I
me.
want to say whenever I
No,
want
you
to
No
say.
problem with
it.
Jag.
So, Chris, what you're
Shaun,
saying
can I take
is
her off or
you
not?
want to speak for 20 minutes, get your piece out,
Clout
and then Jag can
success.
come back.
Then she
and
can
ask
come
you
back.
questions.
Get
Then she
mute
come
up.
back and- then she-
Why do I
then she
have
can
to
come
Jaguar.
back
leave?
and
Is the
adopt
mere
me. And then-
presence of me that intimidating?
Happy New Year's, Miss Jaguar.
Nobody's
No,
supposed
actually,
to
no, it's
be
not actually at
here.
all. So
Ooh,
good try, though.
Why?
That's a classic song. No, I ain't gonna lie. Jag be having the one-liners though. She ate with that one when she said, "Nobody's supposed to be here. I tried that love thing." Okay, we'll stop. All right, here we go.
Why
Yeah, have
can't
me
Jag
and Courtney do it?
just
Now,
let Jag just
now
mute up and
Courtney-
watch, and you guys
Ooh,
talk
let's
for
get
20
them
minutes, and
likes
then she
up.
could ask you some questions. Is that okay?
That's fine. Sure.
Okay, let's go with that. Courtney's
It's not
coming
her
back.
interview. She ain't doing that. You're not doing that to me. You asked me to come on.
Mhm.
Then I come on with Courtney. She wants to come. She's not the A thing on this. It's not a fight card.
Sure, let Jag stay. This is a new year. We all got to have peace. Come on, we got a new president.
Jag's muted the mic, and she wants to let you guys, say your things,
good.
and then she can ask you some questions. We're all in agreement. But let's go. All right, let's get the update going then, Chris.
So the lawsuit's $50 million. Yeah, $50 million lawsuit against Courtney and Ariel. You're named in there, not obviously as a defendant, right? But you and Tommy are named in there too, which is kind of a shot across the bow, right, to other podcasters. And I know they won't go after Jag. I know that. She's built up her brand. They don't want to give her subpoena power. I understand. She's done a good job with that. Okay. I don't have any issues with Jaguar. Okay. But I don't play. You ain't going to talk.
Very fragile.
Talk shit to me at all. So the point is, Courtney now and Ariel, they have subpoena power, which is pretty big deal. Right. So I think this opens up a whole nother world for Ariel and Courtney to go after Diddy. And it's not going to go.
Jag's going to ask the question, but keep it in your mind. Remember when Ariel and Courtney went to the grand jury because they were quote unquote subpoenaed? Do we believe that they were actually subpoenaed, or do we think it was a setup? Let's ask. Do you think it was real, or do you think it was fake? And then we'll go ahead and continue, and we'll answer that later.
Good for him. And I really think they're going to back out. I don't think they would ever take them to a trial ever. This is all a smoke screen. There's some people threatening me right now with a lawsuit from Diddy's camp. And, they could have named me,
right, Mo.
But I think because Ariel went on News Nation, I tried to stick up for Ariel. She said a lot of things she shouldn't have said. And News Nation has a history of censoring and blocking people. And I can prove it because they did it to me for years. So they should have vetted more. And I'm totally on Team Courtney.
Well, maybe they vetted you, and that's why you haven't been on News Nation. Ever thought about that? But hey.
Courtney, but I'm saying they would have had to actually vet, and that's why they're trying to get tapes or flash drives and or the books, the sources. That's what they're doing. So that's the basic gist of, obviously it just happened 3 or 4 days ago.
Could you explain to the viewers what subpoena power means?
Well, whenever you sue somebody, it's like suing yourself. So now Courtney and Ariel can depose Sean Combs.
So what it is actually discovery. That's what he's talking about. You just don't subpoena people. It's a few motions that you have to go through to even do all this that he's talking. But granted, say Courtney and Ariel subpoena Diddy or his kids or whatnot, that still doesn't prove that, one, the tapes are real, and two, that the book is real. It doesn't prove the validity of anything.
In jail, they can now depose his kids. They can depose anybody they think were at these parties that were taping. Did they work in a control room?
Right,
so
Mo.
It's. I think it's all a smokescreen. I don't think they're going to go. They're not going to take it any further than what it is. And a lot of defamation suits, they take years to go down. Years. I'm in one right now it's our fourth year, and we have not even gotten close to going to trial. So.
All right, Courtney, what would you like to add to that, please?
Well, it's only alleged to me. I haven't been served. He could say what he wanted to say. That's why he in predicament he in. He always want to stick out and sue somebody, and then he end up being in jail. He can't be in jail while he in jail because he in jail. So if he want to sue, he got the right to say what he want to say. I let Ariel, my attorney, talk to me and we handle it. But Diddy,
So about that, so someone told me that Danny actually interviewed him, and he said that Ariel is not his lawyer. But Courtney lies so much, you don't know what's true and what's not true with Courtney. So I wouldn't be surprised if he did say that, and now he's saying Ariel is his lawyer.
Put me on your guest list. I'd love to come see you, visit you.
I think that's a good idea. Courtney,
put us on his guest list.
Yeah.
Right.
doing his
He's
guest
in the
list,
car again.
and
He
we do
doesn't
a special
respect
for
them.
the UK. If Shaun, if he want to put us on there, let me come
Yes.
in and let UK get all
Diddy and
the
Courtney,
rights to it.
Diddy and Courtney
you-
on camera, and then you could have Jaguar step in and really blow his mind.
So usually
Shaun,
they
how
only
you feel?
sue. Usually they only sue if there's a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. Is this about the buck money? Is that what they're chasing?
Oh yeah, they're gonna come after that. Yeah, that's part of 50 million. But anyway, so
Has-
the book's back. So the book's back
Yeah.
up.
Hold on before he plugs that fake ass book. I wanted to say this. If they're gonna pay me 1,000, 2,500, whatever Shaun Attwood pays his guest, yeah, I'll be chill, relax. I'll say whatever you want me to say for the money. I get it. You know, lie and get a bag. You know, they like to quote me, right? Anyway.
So just so everybody knows, this is back up on our website, which is called silvercoastpros.com.
Boo.
Pros like professionals, PROS. silvercoastpros.com.
And is that your book, Chris, or is that Courtney's book,
No,
or is it?
this is well, I mean, we're all partnered together still. This is Kim's Lost Words.
Let me blow
This
it up.
book, really is kind of Courtney's baby. So the only thing that I'm able to put up is this. I'm not.
So it's the same book, except Courtney version has pictures and he didn't redact the names. White Jamal version did redact some names. So with that being said, why would you buy two different books? Like, and why are you selling a book that you know that's fake?
Not putting up this. And then I have a new book about the Diddy saga called Shame on Shay. And I like to do a shameless book plug there too.
And I have a
Hold on.
not to cut you off, Shaun.
Okay. So I just found out something and I listened to Jaguar, right? Jag was saying that this new book that White Jamal is selling, like it's supposed to be another book that's actually going to involve Misha's story. So Misha had hooked up with White Jamal, right? And he was going to write the life story about her book. Mind you, that would be plagiarism because that literally came from Blink twice. So you definitely would have got sued, right? But I digress. Anyway, so Chris Todd hooked up with Lamisha. He believed her story and was all like, hey, I want to write your life story for you. And she was like, okay, cool, whatever. And then Lamisha, it was found out that even though I don't know how y'all didn't know she was lying, it was found out to be a lie, right? So basically, White Jamal, is still taking that book, right? And now he's going to sell this new book, but he's not saying that it's Lamisha in the book, but it's stories about Diddy and shit like that. But it's going to be Lamisha's story. Like, y'all, the scams, the plays that they are making, they're playing in our face. They're playing in our face, y'all. He took Lamisha's story and now he put it in a separate book, but he's not giving Lamisha credit for her lies. But I guess because it's lies, she can't sue. I don't know how that works, y'all. I don't know. Crazy.
I have a book coming out bigger than Diddy.
There we go.
It's called Bigger Than Diddy.
Oh, bigger than Diddy. I like that.
This is bigger than Diddy.
Nice.
Bigger than Diddy.
So people are wondering. It seemed that
Robbery
you
and
guys
fraud.
have fallen out. What's with the reunification?
I
No
think,
problem with
well,
Chris.
Courtney could speak first, and then I'll say my kind of piece as kind of a whistleblower investigator.
Okay.
Right.
I'm a godly man. I can't hate. I don't hate nobody. I can't even hate. There's no bloodstream for me to hate anyone. Shaun always, he showed me his loyalty. I always had a problem saying he's not loyalty. Only problem I had that what we had personally behind all this. If you want to speak about it when he's interviewed, when it's time to talk. But I don't go around. I did a lot of things in my life, and God always forgave me. That's why I'm here today. So I have to forgive everything else that's going on today. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
Direct to me. He never did nothing direct to me. Chris never did nothing direct. I always assumed and thought maybe I was paranoid because I've been dealt so bad. It's growing up, you know, from people I choose as my friends. You understand? Even still today, I'm going through stuff. You know, I just put my father to rest Tuesday. I still haven't got a chance to mourn because when I go to mourn, I get a note. I'm being sued. You know, not a note. I hear it. You know. And I hope London, UK don't look at me bad because what Diddy got to say. You understand? Let me stop calling Diddy. Y'all know what I'll call him. You know, but I'm gonna stop talking. Let Chris go ahead and talk.
Yeah,
Go ahead,
no,
Chris.
I mean, I think too, it's kind of weird because
Right. All of them have made a living out of conspiracies, just not them two. But Jag has birthed all these conspiracy theories. Chris Todd, aka White Jamal, Courtney B, Lamisha, Adria, they are Jaguar's children. Like the children that Jag never took care of. They're like her children.
I have to bury my father too. And so Courtney and I think we're brought together for a reason. That's just a strange coincidence. Within the same month, we both lose our fathers. So, but I think, I work
now conspiracy about the daddies.
50 cases. I solved the most famous murder case in history, period. Doesn't matter what anybody says.
No, okay? He didn't.
I've been down this road before as a whistleblower.
Thank you, Melanie.
Police informant.
Get them lights up.
Okay, all over the country. When you deal with sources like Courtney and like other people that were involved in this too, it's going to get dicey. It's going to get hairy. We're not always going to get along. And there's going to be things that I may have to do as the whistleblower or the investigator that, I did ruffle Courtney's feathers. But in the end, I think we'll all be turning up roses.
It's so funny how he was talking all this shit on my channel and now all of a sudden they all love each other. It's crazy.
And so it kind of looks like it's really rocky and crazy. And I'm sure the same thing could happen with Jag. It might look like I'm mad at her. I'm not mad at her. Okay.
Ooh,
there's no animosity in that world. It's just, she has her
Thank you,
thing
Ariel.
that she's doing. I have mine. Okay. I don't just do Diddy. And I know she does other stuff too. I'm not pigeonholing her. What I'm saying is I have a lot of other cases.
And yes, it's not that I want to say lie and get the bag. It's just that the people, Thank you, Ariel. Thank you, by the way. And not Ariel, the one that is being sued by Diddy. No. The one from my chat, y'all. Not that one. Okay, here we go.
Okay. So this Diddy thing, the Kim Porter, I've been honored to meet Courtney and to meet Wade. I was honored. And it's been, It hasn't been peaches and cream, as I've said, and I'm still getting threats of lawsuits. Amazon took our book down. Al B. Shore cost us $500,000 at least.
That's true.
If that book was still up, and yeah, I did want to donate money to, well, there's Jag. I don't know. I just don't mute her, but.
You know what? I just realized. Thank you, Melanie. This show is literally a reaction to when he came up on my channel. Don't ever say AT2 ain't the godfather. AT2 is definitely the godfather of YouTube.
So she's clapping about it. So let her in because she can't watch this. So let her come back in and let's see what she's clapping about.
Well, she's got some questions for you, I believe. Let's.
She's gonna stick up for Al B. Shore. Go ahead.
Jack, do you have some questions for Chris? He's asking if you've got anything. You're muted presently.
Right, Darcy.
Yes, I kept my word.
You did?
I've just been sitting here with a friend keeping me company.
Odell.
While I wait.
What were you clapping about? What
about the fact that that Albert Brown Sr., my very good friend, cost you $500,000 on that smut rag.
I love it.
I'm happy about that.
Oh, hey, you're entitled. I could sue him if I want to. It's all good.
For what?
For $500,000.
He was the one that was lied on.
Wait, hold on. Let me repeat that.
Al B. Shore cost us $500,000 at least. At least.
Oh, okay. Now I get it.
And yeah, I did want to donate money to Well, there's Jag. I don't know. I just don't mute her, but so she's clapping about it. So let her in because
I believe that Albie Shore and Jag met one time. They took that picture, and now she claims that Albie Shore is her friend. Just like Cat Williams. You know how she said she had sex with Cat Williams? I don't think he actually even touched her. I think they took a picture and that was it. But these are the fantasies and the stories that she make up. And Cat Williams isn't going to deny or say that he know. Like he gonna leave her crazy ass alone.
you know she can't watch this. So let her come back in and let's see what she's talking about.
Well, she's got some questions for you, I believe. Let's.
She's gonna stick up for Albie Shore.
Right.
Go ahead.
Jag, do you have some questions for Chris? He's asking if you've got anything. You're muted presently.
Well, she's over there clapping.
Yes, I kept my word.
You did?
I've just been sitting here with a friend keeping me company while I wait.
What were you clapping about? About
the fact that you know that Albert Brown Sr., my very good friend, cost you $500,000 on that smut rag.
I love it.
I'm happy about that.
Oh, hey, you're entitled. I could sue him if I want to. It's all good.
For what?
For $500,000.
He was the one that was lied on.
You know what? No, actually, you know what, Jaguar? The book's not about him, is it?
Yeah, I know it's not. It really shouldn't be about him at all. But all of those nasty things that came out that were said about him, total hit piece.
That were
total hit piece. Wait, and yet they found their way. And yet they found their way to you.
And remember when I told him, I was like, in the book, it says that Diddy and Kim was having reservations because she didn't know that the father of her children hooked up together. Remember that? And he was like, oh, no, I never. It was implied, but it didn't say that. Come on now.
You two, all the same.
What about me Xing his stuff out for him?
You know, this is the thing. You cite Courtney as your source for the book. And yet Courtney truly has not made it clear how he obtained what he said he had.
Shakir Stewart, remember
that
he said
is unclear.
That. Okay.
Completely unclear. So if it is unclear to all of us how Courtney came upon all of these materials that you're using to cite as your source for this explosive book, wouldn't that be you not vetting what you got?
I did vet it.
How could you vet it if he don't know where he got it from?
Well, because I probably know some things that I'm not supposed to say.
That would be trusting him, wouldn't it? I mean, as of recent, you said that it was Kimura who sourced
ding
diary materials.
Matt Cox said that first, yes.
No, but you said it too.
You know,
with AT2.
Yep.
I seen it.
I
thought that was strange. You slumming like that.
Slumming? Excuse me?
Yeah.
Excuse me? Don't say that to me at all.
But it is. If you're sitting with that fool,
no,
it's slumming.
No, it's not.
No different than Courtney Burgess trying to get $3,000 out of Danny Rock.
No, I can eat up like that. She ate me up with that one. She said, you definitely are if you're sitting with that slum. Jag, but you used to sit over here all the time. Was you a slum? I'm just saying.
Robertson, that's slumming.
Slumming? Wait.
Yeah. These people are fanatics. They're weird and they're known disinformationists.
Throwing rocks.
Why was someone like, no, that's not rocks.
No, she did me like that. She did.
From a glass house, yeah.
No, sir.
Yeah, don't say I'm slumming.
Sir.
Yes, please sign up, you guys.
Slumming.
No, it's not. You don't even know what that fucking means.
Yeah, I do.
No, you don't. Move on. Say something else. We're not going to. You don't want me
to just curious.
And don't say, don't
there
make
is no
comments.
argument, sir. There's a question. And the question is how can you be sure? The question is, how can you be sure of the validity of what you published?
Thank you, Gina, for having my back. I appreciate it.
When the person who sourced you with the information has yet to be transparent about how
he doesn't want to tell you. Because he doesn't want to tell you everything, Jack. Because he doesn't
want to tell me. He doesn't want to tell anybody.
Well, I'll give you.
Don't just make it about me. He didn't want to tell the grand jury either. Or do we really want to talk about what happened?
How do you know what he told the grand jury? How do you know what he told the grand jury?
Do we want to be clear about that?
No, I'm asking you. How do you know what
you
he
want to
told
know
the
what
grand
I
jury?
really want to know? There's two questions that I got that are very, very, very important to me. The first question is, Courtney Burgess has recently stated that on the Diddy tapes that he possessed for God knows how long, and for God knows who knows where it came from and how and so on and forth. He said that on those tapes, he witnessed me essaying my own deceased son. And he said that it's on the tapes that are included in the evidence that were allegedly supposed to be subpoenaed by the grand jury.
Thank you, Mo.
I've never heard that. I'm unaware of that.
He just said that on multiple slum platforms.
So I didn't hear about that until I watched this. That he said that he witnessed her essaying her son. Like, that's disgusting. And again, I don't believe those tapes are real. I don't believe that the grand jury actually interviewed. I feel like they walked into the building, they try to have a meeting, and then they turn them around. Ariel called TMZ to have them meet her because, again, a lot of these lawyers will use the press to spread their message, right? Called TMZ and was all like, hey, we're going to be at the courthouse, blah, blah, blah. Make sure you guys follow us, blah, blah, blah. That was all a setup. And a lot of y'all said it was fake too. I think we all agreed that it was fake.
Struggle channels.
Slums back. Well, let Courtney. I can't answer that. Courtney,
not the struggle channels.
Now, what I will say is this.
Wait, do you want Courtney to respond or no?
I will when I'm finished. If all that he's saying is true, shouldn't the grand jury have already seen it? I mean, he had to turn it all over to the grand jury. And you're telling me that the grand jury...
Now, I would like to know about the tapes that Jag had on her watch. Remember that? She was like, I got the tapes on my watch. You know, she records everything. Don't forget that.
Got his evidence, examined it, and someone as polarizing as me that they so desperately want to take down hasn't been questioned or arrested for the crimes that this man said was on said evidence that he turned over.
Well, let him respond. Let him respond, and then
yes, please. I'll mute.
Hey, Courtney,
I'm not responding to her. She wasn't there. I'm not responding to nothing Jaguar had to say.
But Courtney, when you came on last time, you started out, you did say some disgusting things, and I asked you to stop.
Yeah, but I didn't say anything like that was pertaining to grand jury that I seen on the grand jury. I didn't tell grand jury that. I'm not saying anything that going to get me in any type of trouble with Jaguar. Jaguar is very disrespectful. When her time will come to question me, will become.
But Courtney, what was motivating you to say those things that you said that was disgusting?
The same thing she was multiple saying that I took a book from Mutar Shakur while he was in jail. How did I go in jail and take something? The same way she say that, the same way she fronted about.
He wrote a Tupac book, by the way.
Big Meech, all this other stuff. Jag is just here. She talk about money, all this and that. Jag.
I'm gonna skip forward a little bit.
Demetrius Shipp Sr., who actually knew Tupac. Let me cam up. Who actually knew Tupac, which you have yet to prove.
Why don't we move on, Shaun, from that?
I'm speaking.
I'm with Chris. Move on. Jag, go chase somebody. Jag, you out of here, Jag. Bye. Bye, Jag. Nobody answer your questions. Bye.
Hold on. You guys did agree to answer some questions.
Yeah, I'm not answering questions.
Time out. Okay. Hold on.
Yep.
Starts
Jag,
getting wild when things get real.
hold on, Jag. Listen, you stay. Don't go anywhere. Just you made the point. He responded. Okay?
He didn't. He danced all around it, and we ended up in another realm of hell.
We're gonna get stuck on this for too long.
No,
right?
there's nothing to get stuck on. He said what
We're
he
not here to
said.
talk about
I'm
Matulu
asking,
Shakur.
where's the proof?
Okay, about
Where's
Kim's
the
book
proof?
We're not talking about Matulu
About
Shakur.
the tapes. About the
Okay.
tapes.
Okay, go ahead.
Listen. This is about me. Jag, bye. Don't ask no questions.
No, let her.
You know what? We can skip over all of that. Let me get to my last question.
Courtney, just give her a brief answer and that's it. If you
And
don't
no,
wanna
he
answer,
ain't got to do nothing. Him not answering is more telling than us suffering another bad
Yeah,
sentence.
stop. You're not gonna manipulate me. Manipulate anything.
Once
Jag.
again,
Oh,
my last question for the
Not
both
the
of you is very
A-lister.
simple. I would like to invite the both of you
Right,
to
Michelle.
come and sit with me on the Jaguar Wright show to have an official conversation about all of these things exclusively on my platform
I will consider it.
as my first episode.
Well, don't you already have many episodes, or is this a new
Actually, no, the Jaguar Wright show is my journalistic platform for my commentary. There will be no more of any of my industry exposures anywhere else but there.
All right, you guys. So that's basically the end of their conversation. She asked if they would come on. And so what Courtney says is, oh, I had to talk to my lawyer, Ariel, to see if it's okay. He has to talk to Ariel first to see if it's okay to go to Jag's channel. First of all, I don't think White Jamal is going to go on Jag's channel, like, just to be criticized. Unless he bends the knee to her and submits to her, then Jag will like you. But if you don't submit to her and kiss her ass, she don't like you. That's basically it. And later on in that conversation, and you guys can go to Shaun Attwood channel, he says, you know, yeah, there's a risk that it could be fake, but that's the risk that you take. You know, the book can be fake, but, you know, I put it out there and let the people decide whether or not it's fake or not. So he's admitting like he doesn't know that it's true, but he's saying that he did his investigative. What did you investigate? If you investigated, you would only put out information that was true, right? You wouldn't put out fake information. There's no way in hell any of them believe this book is true. And they needed somebody else on there to ask the questions, because don't forget, Jag said she had a book too.
We would give validity to Courtney technically, except for the fact that he can't be honest about how he got it. See, I made it very clear that I knew it was real, that it had been disseminated and parceled out in pieces. And I knew he wasn't one of the people that got anything. I know that. I'll be sure, said very plain and clear. The diary was real. The memoir was real, but it was incomplete. I have also said on several occasions last year that if I were them, I would have got my hands on some of that book, whipped a whole bunch of horse shit around it, and let it create all the reasonable doubt out there in the world that I needed to. And it looks like that's exactly what happened. Whatever him and Chris Todd did, it was fabricated greatly. They took real information. Now the question is who they get it from. Because I know what I received and I know when I passed it on. I know who I gave it to. And that person don't know no Courtney Burgess and they never heard of no Courtney Burgess. And I will not say who it was on either end, coming or going. What I will say is whoever they got it from, somebody need to check their financials, because I guarantee you're going to find a new house, a new car, something.
There you have it. All right, y'all, we're going to go ahead and get the hell up out of here. I'm going to go eat now. I haven't eaten right now. So I'm going to go eat now. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate you. Shout out to Barbara. Shout out to Ariel. Thank you guys for the cash apps. I appreciate that. Now I got enough money to go eat. I finally got enough money to go eat. I already have money to eat, y'all. I'm just kidding. I know, y'all. Y'all, I didn't hit nothing. Like, no good bonuses, no back and forth. Like, it's dry. Like, Reno literally took all my money. It took all my money. I haven't even been downstairs. Well, I got the game on, but I haven't even been downstairs because I don't want to be tempted. Ugh. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. And yeah, I know I should be ashamed of myself, but we all have our vices, right? And by the way, stop telling me to call the 800 number. I spent all my money that I could spend here in Reno. I haven't actually spent all my money. Like, I just want to clarify a few things. So, like, stop it with the Gambler Anonymous and all this other. Stop it. Calm down with all that. Just take the jokes as jokes. Even though I was serious about did Craigslist still have casual encounters, because I would sell my body. I would. Definitely would. All right, we out of here, y'all. Deuces.